Today I'm looking at the Denso 3324 Iridium Long Life Spark Plugs, also marked as SK16R11. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I'm walking you through this using a screen recording because I can't film the actual plugs today, so this is the simplest way to show you everything without wasting your time. When you open the product page, the first thing you notice is that these plugs aim for long service intervals. Denso pushes the idea that the Iridium center electrode and the platinum ground pad give better durability than standard copper plugs.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
In practice, that usually means less wear over high mileage and more stable cold starts. But it's not magic. These plugs help, but they don't fix an engine that already has other issues like weak coils or vacuum leaks. The design uses a fine wire Iridium tip. It's thin, which helps the spark jump easier with less voltage. That can smooth idle on some engines, especially older Toyota and Lexus models that these plugs are often used in. On the flip side, fine wire tips can be sensitive if someone installs them with the wrong torque or drops them. The ceramic body is sturdy, but like any plug, one bad hit can crack it. When you look at the specs Denso lists, they show a preset 1.1mm gap. Most people should leave it as is because Iridium tips can be damaged if you try to adjust the gap with cheap tools. And that happens more often than you think. If the gap gets bent even slightly, the spark can weaken, leading to rough starts or misfires. Another thing worth pointing out is the long life claim. These are marketed for 100K mile intervals in many engines, but real-world users sometimes start noticing performance dips earlier, around 70 to 80K miles. Fuel quality matters a lot. If you run the engine hard or drive in hot climates, the gap tends to widen faster. So while these plugs last a long time, it's not a guaranteed 100K for everyone. The product page also shows compatibility charts. They're helpful, but I'd still double-check using your exact engine code. Some people buy these assuming all SK16R11 plugs are the same across trims, then end up with minor fit issues or gaps that aren't ideal for their specific setup. One thing I do like is that these usually come well packaged. Denso packs each plug in its own sleeve so threads stay clean. Threads are pre-coated and you don't need extra anti-seize. In fact, adding anti-seize can cause over-tightening, which can damage the head. Hand tighten first, then finish with a torque wrench. These plugs don't need more than spec torque to seal properly. As for performance, you won't suddenly feel more power. The gain is in consistency. Cold mornings get a bit smoother. Idle stays steady after warm-up. Throttle response may feel cleaner if your old plugs were worn. But if your previous plugs were already in good shape, the difference is small. That's normal for modern ignition systems. The downside is price. Iridium plugs cost more, and Denso is not the cheapest brand. Some users also report receiving mixed origin batches where manufacturing varies slightly between plants. Most of the time they work fine, but once in a while someone gets a plug with a slightly off gap or a rougher thread cut. It's rare, but it happens. Check each plug before installation. If you're maintaining a Toyota, Lexus, or similar engine that originally shipped with Denso plugs, these tend to match factory performance pretty closely. They aren't flashy and they don't promise big horsepower, but they do what they're supposed to do when everything in the ignition system is healthy. That's the overview. If this helped you, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss future reviews.